She got to tighten up next time. You hear me?
Yeah.
What's wrong with her? Look at Mike. Come over here. Hey, Mike, you can go ahead and step to the side because she's going to get her own interview in.
She what?
Come on,
Who told
Mike.
you to do that, baby?
Mike, move. Come on now.
You do that out
Stop.
there. You know what we
Mike,
are.
get out the
Hey,
way.
You know who this is, right? Huh? I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Hey, bro, it is what it is.
You're a real nuisance.
Now look at this.
Mike, please move out of the way.
Kiss these guns first. You know
Mike, get away from me.
Leave the woman alone.
God damn.
She love me though.
The fuck I don't? I love my goddamn self.
Tell him again.
I love my motherfucking self. Go, hey,
Right now.
Mike, go.
Hey, yo.
Leave
Go
her.
ahead.
Tell you something.
Go ahead
I'm
now.
ready to leave, y'all.
Go ahead now.
Tell you something.
Go-
When the interview
Go ahead
over,
now.
the interview over now, you
Go
know
ahead
something.
now. Go ahead now.
Gonna keep the same energy.
Go ahead now.
Hey, Mike, go on, because you can't do that on camera. Go on, leave her alone.
Damn.
Go on. Yeah, you see her? She ready to come over here and help her home, girl.
Shit, the fuck? You know my goddamn nerves.
Oh, you off the clock?
That's boo though. That's boo. Mike know. Mike
That's really my baby right here.
She said she her boo. Which one your boo?
I'm her boo, right?
Oh, okay. She's talking about you, Mike.
All right.
Mike, swear everybody.
That part.
What Mike think everybody want him?
Don't nobody want him, honey. What does he want? He ain't got shit.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been talking to your niece
That's what's
and your
up.
sister.
That's what's up.
Sister didn't want to do no interview, but I talked to her on the phone.
That's what's up.
But your niece, she done did about 4 or 5, but she too much for me.
Yeah.
She sometimes she ready to jump on me.
Yeah.
I be like, listen, babe, go over there and sit down.
Yeah.
Cause you too much.
Yeah, she be hyped like that.
That's why you on my camera now, cause you and your mama ain't getting along.
Right.
Cause you wanna be her mama.
Right.
Go sit
And
down.
She not. She the
Yeah.
child. Like I tell my
Your sister handle her business.
Like I
though.
tell my sister, I'm telling you something. Like I told you, you know what I'm saying, in the very first video, you know what I'm saying, we come from, we're a total from a whole different cloth, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not the average people, you know what I'm saying? We don't deal with crap, but we don't start nothing either, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying? We came under excellent home training, but you know what, when it comes to respect is something that's earned. And when it comes to kids in my era, we still stayed in our place. You know, kids knew their place. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come out of that character. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And I feel like a lot of parents these days let the kids be the parents and the parents be the kids.
That's right.
Like, you know, they scared.
That's
But
right.
I don't got not a child. I can't put my hands on her because if it's that's they could come get them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, those are mine.
That's
I
right.
brought them here. So anybody gonna tell me nothing?
Growing up, if anybody in my neighborhood can discipline you.
Oh yeah.
If you disrespect the neighbors, they can discipline you.
No, the neighbors would whoop you if you was out there.
Anybody.
You know what I'm saying? Then when your mom, they go tell your mom and daddy, they whoop you, get another whoop. You I got about 3-4 whoopers in a day's time. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But you know, it take a village sometimes to raise kids.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? It's not just, you know, if the morals and rules were still, you know, firm and stood, you know, as they were then, I think the world would be a much better place than where it's at right now because, you know, a lot of things has been lost along the way, you know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, it's to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't brought up. Some come from a family that's a broken home. Some come with a single parent home. You know, it varies. Some got, you know, their mom and daddy been married all their life, and then they had a perfect, you know, the perfect family. But I mean, it is what it is. But you don't gotta be a statistic to that because of that situation. As life goes on and you live, you have to grow and learn how to come out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a clutch.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Speaking of respect,
Yeah.
discipline,
Yeah.
and things of that nature,
Yeah.
I can tell that you and your sister come from
Oh, yeah.
good stock.
Oh, yeah.
But listen to what I'm saying. A lot of times out here dealing with addiction, people think that they don't have to respect you. They start looking at you. They look at you like they look at everybody else. They get high, and they think that they can come at you in a certain type of way. They think all females sell themselves for money. They think if she get high, they can talk to her in kind of way, not knowing, hey, bro, this woman come from this. This woman always demand respect.
Let me explain something when it comes down to that. It's not what you do, it's how you do what you do and how you carry yourself as an individual. But at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes to respect, I respect everybody regardless of how young, how old, because you know what I'm saying, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for it, I demand it. But you have people, don't get it misconstrued because a person has an addiction. Because there are people that have an addiction and you would never know that they have one because they are functional smokers. They keep their priorities up, they keep their bills up, et cetera, et cetera. But you can't be quick to judge people because that's just sometimes people's preference of how they choose to catch a buzz. Everybody has their own addiction. Anything you do in life could be an addiction if you let it. So therefore, nobody's exempt. Nobody got no room to talk about anybody because
That's right.
I have an issue. Your issue may not be mine, and mine may not be yours. But at the end of the day, we all living here.
We all working on
have an
something.
issue, and we're dealing with something.
That's right.
Ain't nobody got no room to talk about nobody. Work. The only thing you can do is work on it. It doesn't happen overnight. It's nothing that happens in a day's time. No, you have to motivate yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You have to work towards that, but it's something that you have to want. Don't ever do it for people to change for people because it'll never work if you're doing it for other people. But when you really get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll make it stop. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes with the drug world. I'm in it. I've been in it. I've been out of it. And it's the carnery, the lying, the not sleeping, not eating, the danger that it may bring, because it could be your last trip. You never know. We jumping in and out of car. Anything can happen, but by the grace of God and His blood, He keeps us shielded, protected. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people and friends and girlfriends didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So I consider myself blessed in a lot of things because it could have been me, but God said no, it's not time. So it like I said, it's a lot that comes to it, and a lot of people, like I said, they are quick to judge people a lot of people do things in their addiction. What you're looking at in that addiction is not the real them. If they were not addicted to something, it would be like night and day, and you'd be like, wow, is that the same person? Of course it is, but in an addiction, it makes you come out of character and do certain things that you wouldn't normally do. That's not you. So people don't put a stamp on you because of what they see in your addiction. So that's why I say, you have to be watchful and careful about how you put your mouth on people, because a lot of people was not in that state beforehand, but because they're dealing with an addiction, you know what I'm saying, it makes them come out of character. Every person's geek or addiction is different. It affects each person different. It'll never be the same. Never. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
What it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Your demeanor, your attitude, where you carry yourself, a person can tell that you're a woman that demand respect. Just your and then you articulate, you talk smart. I can just tell the difference between you and just the average girl that's out here smoking crack, selling herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference. Mm-hmm. So even with your addiction, I feel like if a person approach you the wrong way, once even if they knew you smoke, once they talk to you, be around you for a while, they're gonna be like, man, you know what? That's mama now. That's mama now. So I'm gonna respect her whether she do that shit or not. You can't talk to her like you talk to Susie and all that.
I get a lot of respect, and a lot of people, certain people, along the way, when they did find out that I smoked, they jumped because they were shocked. Like, wow, you smoke? I do. But it's not, like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
How you
understand what I'm saying? Every drug is not good for everybody because their body can't control it. They don't have no control over it. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of mixed emotions and a whole bunch of different things. But I get mad respect out here in these streets because of who I am. I'm not one of these things or people who just do that's not me. I have morals. I have goals. At the end of the day,
you still love yourself.
And I'm gonna respect me. If
right.
don't nobody
got
else
self-respect.
do it, I'm gonna respect me, because if I don't, nobody else will.
That's right.
So I get respect out here. You know what I'm saying? And people respect me whether I'm on drugs or I'm not on drugs. And there's always room for growth with anybody, but you have to yearn for that, and it has to be something that you want to do as an individual. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a fact.
I mean,
hey man, listen, that was a great interview. I'm sure anybody watching this interview might not be in real long, but it was a lot said in a short period of time. Before I end this interview, like always, I want you to get a youth whatever type of advice that you choose to give them. And I'm going to
tell the youth like this right here. Be very careful about the company that you entertain this day and time. I come from a whole different era that a lot of young people didn't come from. You know what I'm saying? And I was taught and raised with the best and had the best parents that there is. But see, even having good parents and come from a good training, these are certain things that can happen. Addiction can happen. Never let a person peer pressure you into anything. Always be a leader, not a follower, and have a mind of your own. But stay away from certain things, people, places, and just individuals, because all company ain't good company, and like all money ain't good money. So you have to choose things very wisely and be careful, because these streets are here to devour whomever it may, and it has no respect for nobody.
Man, hey, listen, man, God bless you, man. Hey, look, you put it down there. That's the energy I need.